Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to the NBA 2K25 rebuild here on the channel. We're doing a bunch of trade deadline rebuilds now that the trade deadline's done, and we're doing the Milwaukee Bucks today. Now, they made a couple of interesting trades at the deadline. They shipped out Chris Middleton and a couple other players, but they managed to get Kyle Kuzma. And they also got Kevin Porter Jr., who, you know, outside of basketball, he might not be the best guy ever, but he's probably going to be an important player on this team. So, yeah, I think getting Kyle Kuzma for Chris Middleton is a good acquisition. Obviously, Chris Middleton's missed a lot of time, and he's not the player he once was. Kyle Kuzma's been in Washington for the last 4 years, or 3.5 now. He's in Milwaukee, and I reckon we can get him back to how he was at the start of his tenure in Washington, or even kind of the role player he was in LA. I feel like he's going to be a good little addition to this team. Now, I feel like the Bucks could have made another move or two, but I feel like this offseason is going to be really important. With Dame getting older, with Lopez getting older, and Giannis, you know, just getting a little bit older, but still one of the best players in the NBA. This Milwaukee Bucks team, I feel like, is going to make a big dent in the playoffs. Let's see how this goes. We'll see you guys at the end of year number 1. I have loved this trade or liked this trade, but now 2K hates this trade. Shea is your MVP, Rookie of the Year goes Alexa, Naz Reid 6-man, Depoy Wemby, Armin Thompson Most Improved, and Clutch Player of the Year goes to Jokic. Mark Daynor is the Coach of the Year. Do we get any? We get Giannis here on All NBA First Team. I don't think we're going to get Dame. No, we don't. We get Giannis on Defensive Team as well, and that's about it. So we end up as a play-in team. This is insane. I don't know how we fell off. I think we were like 29-29, and then we just fell off completely. So Giannis led the way. There's the points per game. There's the rebounds per game. There's the assists per game for you guys. Let's just kind of drop this down to probably an 8-man rotation. And yeah, this is kind of what we're rocking with right now. Let's see if we can just get past Chicago. Hopefully we can. And we do. And now we draw the 76ers, who we should beat, but I don't know if we're going to. Let's just simcast this and see how things go. We're going to be away from home because they finished higher. They had a 48 first quarter. Giannis and Lopez are meant to be like defensive guys, but yeah, clearly not. We're going home. We're going home early as well. That's nuts. That's insane. So first season didn't go to plan at all. It's going to be Anthony Davis and the Mavs versus Karl-Anthony Towns and the Knicks. And the Mavs go on and win in 7. Anthony Davis is your finals MVP. Okay, so player retirements. LeBron and Chris Paul will overwrite. I think everyone else here we might just let retire. Kind of like what I do normally. Derrick Rose was playing for the Warriors. That's crazy. Sometimes Clay does retire, but I don't see that at all. I don't see any Bucks on there too. So player retirements, jersey retirements, Russ and Kyle Lowry. League meetings, we'll make sure all these are rejected. Draft lottery, I don't think we have a pick at all. I think that's going out the door. So that's going to... What do we have our pick? I don't see it. It's going 11 to the Nets via Milwaukee. That's crazy. Staff signing. I despise Doc Rivers. I don't think he's a great coach, so we're going to get rid of him. And let's just see. Maybe we'll offer like Ime Udoka a contract. Maybe let's offer... I don't even know. Like James Borrego could be interesting. Joshua Willis seems good. Willie Green. There's quite a few contracts or quite a few coaches here that seem interesting, but maybe it was a jumping too soon. Let's see if we can get Michael Staffer. Let's see if we can get Jacob Underwood. We'll just offer these guys coaching roles, and maybe we'll snag one of them. I don't want Doc Rivers back at all. We'll try and get Kemba Walker as well. Cool. All right, so we get Jacob Underwood. That's fine. I'm happy with that. More of an offensive coach than defensive coach, but that's okay. NBA draft time. I don't think we have a pick at all in this draft. I don't think we want to trade into this draft either. Or do we? Like, is there anyone we can potentially move for a pick? I don't think so. No, that's okay. Let's just kind of ride this out. And we'll see who goes number 1 overall. I'm guessing Cooper Flag like usual. Cooper Flag, Derek Queen goes 2nd overall. Ace Bailey, Harper, Noah Essengay. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, rookie signing, no one. Team player options, we have Bobby Portis and Kevin Porter Jr. who are declining. And of course, Pat Connaughton is going to be accepting his team option. But we'll try and move him out. Both these dudes, we were not going to offer the qualifying offer. We're emptying out a bit of the cap sheet. So I think the only one we're going to really try and bring back would be Bobby Portis. If we can sign him to like a three-year deal, we'll try and do like flat. And we'll do a team option on the end. I don't know if he's worth that or not, but he might be. But we'll move off Gary Trent and we'll move off Sims as well. So yeah, Torian Prince will announce the rights on. Yeah, most of these guys we're just going to announce the rights on. I think it's just time to move on from a lot of these players. So what do we have right now? So we have Damian Lillard. We need a backup point guard. We have AJ Green and Andre Jackson Jr. as a shooting guard rotation. Kyle Kuzma and Pat Connaughton's not going to be here. Damn, we really need to really think about what we want to do with this team. Okay, let's just see what we can get for Pat Connaughton. See if we... Okay, Chicago will just give us a pick straight up. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Memphis will. Utah will. Shake Milton's like a... He can come in and actually be a decent backup for us. But yeah, I think we can probably sign better players. Like if Royce O'Neal was younger, that'd be good. Okay, who should we take? What pick should we want? Detroit are going to be probably good next year. I'm thinking maybe we'd take this Bulls pick. May as well for Pat Connaughton. Okay, cool. So we need basically a bit of everything. We don't have like any money to sign most of these players, so there's going to be an interesting period here. We have Bird. We don't have Bird rights. He's an unrestricted free agent. That's great. Do we go for like a Yabusele type player? We can potentially try and get like a Daron Sharp. Like he's a bit younger. We'll sign him to like a... If he would do 6/2, that would be nice. And he agrees to come back. So we've got Bobby Portis signed to... I don't think we're going to bring back Lopez. He's going to regress like absolute crazy. So let's just move through. I'm going to renounce the rights on everyone so we get a clean cap sheet. Cool. All right. So now we need a backup point guard. So I would like to bring in... Trey Jones could be interesting. I like Monte Morris too. We'll see if we can bring in Monte Morris. And if he wants to sign, we do. Okay. So let's have a look and see what we need right now. So Dame, Monte Morris, AJ Green, Andre Jackson. We need a backup small forward. And we need probably a backup center as well. So backup small forward. Amir Coffey's not too bad. Josh Green actually wouldn't be too bad either. Let's see if we can sign him to a contract. Nice. And then we need a backup center. So yeah, none of these guys really jump out at me at all. We'll go Kevon Looney, see if we can sign him, and we do. Okay, and is there any just good players that we can sign for any sort of contract? Yeah, none of these guys really jump out at me. None of these guys are that young either that they would improve. Their ratings would probably not go up at all. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Let's just see one more time. Yeah, all of these guys are gonna regress like crazy. I guess we can offer like Javon Carter a contract too. We need to just to see. Okay, cool. All right. This team's gonna be interesting next year. We didn't really make any massive changes. Dame and Lillard are still gonna... Oh, Dame and Giannis are still gonna be the two leading guys. Bobby Portis, Kyle Kuzma, AJ Green, Daron Sharp. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting team. I don't know if we're going to make it or not, but maybe we'll stop at the deadline, see what we can pull off trade-wise. But yeah, I'm hopeful that we can at least get something to work because I want to win a championship with Dame. So we're 24 and 25, and we're 7th in our conference, which the East is probably pretty bad, like it mostly always is, but we're being led by Dame. Giannis is still playing really well. Kyle Kuzma's fallen off a little bit. Like, I thought he would get that 3-point shot up and he'd just be great. The video is about Kyle Kuzma, so we might have to just kind of stick true to him and see what we can do. So I think maybe Bobby Portis could be traded, maybe AJ Green. I just think maybe we need to work something out with this team. I'm not too sure. I'm not sold on Kyle Kuzma. He's making a lot of money, so yeah, let's just see. I do want to keep Kyle Kuzma in this team. What is the shot tendencies like? Kyle Kuzma is a 94. Okay, let's drop this down to like an 85. And let's see if that maybe helps him. He's taken obviously too many shots. What actually was... AJ Green was so low as well. Okay, we'll bring him up to a 60. Yeah, okay. I think just maybe this might help a little bit. All right, let's see what we can get for maybe Bobby Portis. And we just need to keep winning. That's all we need to do. We just need to keep winning. I'll throw Tyler Smith on the trade table too. And we literally can't trade. Like, we could trade this Bulls pick that we got last year. But like maybe we get some good players from that. So we can get Patrick Williams and Tyler Kolek, which is a nice little whoa, okay. Wait, what? Why are the Cavs trading Jarrett Allen? Zubac as well. Wait, what? Like, I know Bobby Portis is kind of a Kongwu. What? Like, I know Bobby Portis is kind of valuable, but this is insane. Khalil Ware, Naz Reid, and Okogie, Walker Kessler, and Corey Kispert. That's kind of a fire trade right there. I would have to pay Walker Kessler on the offseason, though, which would be kind of scary. Josh Hart, D'Angelo Russell and Isaac Lively, and PJ Washington, Moses Moody, Mitchell Robinson. Wow, this is Jeremy Sohan and Clint Capella. Okay. That's kind of very interesting. Because, like, Capella might regress quite a bit. Dillingham and Fontecchio. Yeah, this is insane. I think I'm leaning towards doing the Jarrett Allen trade, but Zubac is really good too. And Zubac is signed up for a lot longer. Is Jarrett Allen a bit better defensively? He's a bit better defensively, which I kind of like. I think we do this trade. I know this pick is very valuable, but it's top 10 protected. And we get Jarrett Allen from this trade, who can help us win now. Like, is there a possibility? Can we get like do you have another power forward or something like we can run? You don't really have a backup power forward that we can take on here. Like, I wouldn't mind a Koro off the bench. Like, how close are we? $9 million? Nah, we're not going to get there. Like, I guess we'll take like Luke Travers. Can we afford Dean Wade? We can't afford Dean Wade. Okay, I guess we'll take Travers, but I'm not a huge fan of Travers. But like, we'll do this. We'll do this. I'm happy to do that. No, bro. Let me do this trade. Don't be silly. It was Bobby Portis. It was who was it? Tyler Smith, and this pick that we got from the Bulls. It's risky. It is very risky. Was there a better option with a center and a... No, I don't think there really was. Walker Kessler. Oh, this trade. Then we can slide Kuzma back to the backup. Walker Kessler would be pretty cool as well, because he's a defensive juggernaut. But Allen can get his own shot, where Walker Kessler and Giannis, I feel like, will clash a little bit. This is going to be an insane trade, but I'm doing this. We're getting Jarrett Allen in the team. Bam. Love that. Let's check out what the rotation is now. So Monte Morris, Lillard, AJ Jackson and Andre Jackson. AJ Green and Andre Jackson. Kyle Kuzma, Josh Green, Giannis, and I think we need a backup power forward now. Unless we can flip like Dayon Sharp to the power forward. Yeah. I think I'm fine with that. Is there any other trades we can maybe try and do to get some like younger role players in? I just want to freshen up this team a little bit. So if we just throw Carter and Matthews in this team, or does someone want to give us a shooting guard and we can offer up AJ Green, who's like playing okay. That 3-point shot's actually pretty good. How's Andre Jackson doing? He's not too bad. Okay, what if we just go like Garrison Matthews and Javon Carter? Is there anything? Okay, Adem Bonner is kind of cool. Tyler Kolek. Yeah, none of these guys. Rocco Zakarski's cool. That could be a fun little backup center to have, like, just growing in the background. I'm kind of leaning towards popping that trade. Kamara's cool. We get Isaiah Crawford as well. Mo Wagner. Omax. Hunter Tyson. Yeah, none of these other ones are super amazing, but okay, I think I'm set on popping that trade with Rocco Zakarski, because then Rocco can be the backup center next year, and these two aren't even playing. So bam, there we go. Let's quickly do a quick reset here. So we got Dame, Andre Jackson, Kuzma, Giannis, Jarrett Allen, with Daron Sharp, AJ Green, Kevon Looney, Josh Green, and Monte Morris off the bench. I think this is a fun little team. I'm quite happy with what we're doing. Grit and grind is the best, apparently. Is balanced better? Not really. None of these other ones are great. Okay, I'm cool with that. We're going to go through to the end of the season. Hopefully we can make the playoffs, and I'll see you guys once we're at the postseason. Shea is your MVP. Dylan Harper, Rookie of the Year. RJ Barrett, 6-man. Wemby, Depoy, Most Improved Scoot. And Anthony Edwards is your Clutch Player of the Year, with Greg Popovich getting Coach of the Year. So we get Giannis here, and that is it. That's pretty crazy. So we get Giannis on defensive team as well. And that is all. Okay, so do we even make the playoffs? That's the question. We're the 8th seed again. We did all that to be the 8th seed. That's nuts. So let's see what happens. They want to play Josh Green over Kyle Kuzma. That's not happening. We'll give Josh Green like 20 minutes then, if you really want that. We'll have a look at the stats pretty quickly, but I think this Kyle Kuzma trade in 2K terms is a bust. But look, everyone is playing pretty well. We're getting lots of rebounds up. I think the scoring is a bit of an issue, so we might even have to try and fix that in the off season. So if we go to NBA standings, we can kind of see that. So points per game, yeah, we're pretty low, but points against, we are like pretty decent. So yeah, okay. Let's see if we even get through this game against Toronto, and we do. Okay, so we are playing Boston, the 2nd seeded Boston. Let's just reset again. They really like playing Josh Green, but I don't really want to play Josh Green. I think Kyle Kuzma is still worth playing. So game 1 against Boston. I'm hoping we can get through this. They have just the same team. It's a good team. It's a good team. So they win game 1. They win game 2. They also win game 3. Okay, it's lose it. What is it? Move it or lose it time. So let's see if Josh Green really changes this. We get swept. Cool. We get swept. That is nuts. Wemby goes on to win it all. And Tyrese Halliburton is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Wemby West, and yeah, Spurs won it all. Wemby wins. I got that the wrong way around. Okay, player retirements. Yeah, lots of retirees here. Pretty notable retirees. Jersey retirements. Yeah, there's a lot of Jersey retirements there. That's nuts. League meetings, we'll just reject all those. And we're going into the last season in charge. So the Cavs are going to end up getting a very valuable pick, I think. Or the Bulls. The Bulls keep it. So the Bulls keep it. Was number 3, which is nuts. All right. But we end up getting a pick, I'm pretty sure. Did we get a pick this year? I can't see us anywhere there. Not too sure. I thought we might have gotten a pick, but I guess it is what it is. All right, NBA draft time. Let's just see. We do have a pick. It's going to be pick 16. Okay, I just couldn't read apparently. I don't know what we need. A backup point guard would be going Caden Boozer. That's a Dwayne Wade Hall of Fame. We're going to take Jalen Harrelson. Sure. Light that for us. He could possibly even start. So rookie signing, make sure we sign him. Team player options, Rocco we're going to bring back. And Chris Livingston, of course, we'll bring back too. Qualifying offers. Yeah, neither of these guys are going to get signed by us. Moratorium. I don't think we have any free agents. It doesn't look like it. So we're just going to have pretty much a clean cap sheet going into this year. So once moratorium passes, we should be good. All right. So it's Dame and Monte Morris. It's AJ Green and Andre Jackson. It's Kyle Kuzma and Josh Green. It's Giannis and Daron Sharp. It's Allen and Looney. Okay. I think if we want to be realistic about potentially getting a trade or getting a championship done, I think Dame has to be on the chopping block. And I know I said I wanted to win with Dame, but we could win with Tyrese Maxey instead. We could win with Darius Garland and Isaac Okoro instead. Dyson Daniels and Kobe Buffkin instead. Bam! Yeah, we can win with Bam instead. And Zach Collins. We can win with TJ Salon, Jordan Poole, Zach LaVine, OG, Jalen Suggs, and Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, there's some insane. Tyrese Halliburton. That would be nuts. DeJounte Murray and Jordan Hawkins. Now, that's a pretty cool trade because Jordan Hawkins is going to continue to improve as well. And DeJounte Murray could be interesting. He's coming off a good year. Okay, Şengün is here as well. Şengün and Boogie Fland. Will Riley, Grayson Allen, Rudy Gobert, Scoot Henderson, Kuminga. Okay. Bilal Coulibaly and Keyshawn George is good too. I actually don't know what I want to do with this pick. Darius Garland's interesting. I do like this pick for us. And we get Isaac Okoro as well, but I'm not sure if that's amazing. So, yeah. There's quite a few centers in here, actually. But I do really like this DeJounte Murray, Jordan Hawkins trade. Now, Dame's going to regress like mad next year. He's probably going to drop down to probably an 85 overall. So I'm going to risk it all. We're risking it all right now. I'm going to pop this trade. We've just brought in DeJounte Murray and we brought in Jordan Hawkins. So it's going to be Murray and Morris. Hawkins is going to take over from Green and Jackson. So we've got a few tradable options here. So we can maybe get like a good backup point guard right now. If we throw AJ Green in here too. So, okay, Lonzo Ball's a cool pickup. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. Lonzo Ball, welcome. I don't know what we actually traded there. So, Lonzo Ball, DeJounte Murray, Hawkins, Andre Jackson, and then we've got Kuzma and Green. What if we go Harrelson and Josh Green? Can we get a better small forward? Oh, whoa. Whoa. We have to give up Kyle Kuzma, though. I kind of want to try and win with Kyle Kuzma. So, okay, this Hornets trade is insane as well. I do really like that. I do really like that trade. Reed Shepard, Igor Demon. Ryan Dunn is really cool. And we get Iguodala, who could come in and be... I actually really like this trade. I like this trade a lot. Casey Wallace and Topic. Another really good trade. This is a really cool trade. Yakashonis. So is this Kobe White trade, though, man. This is nuts. But we just got... who did we just get? I forgot who we just got. I don't want to give up Kyle Kuzma. We need to win with Kyle Kuzma. I reckon this case on Wallace and Topic trade is pretty cool. We could flip Topic for something. We need a small forward, though. So hopefully Andre Jackson can be flipped over. But Case and Wallace is huge. I'm popping this trade. We've got one more year to do this, and we're making huge changes to this team. So it's going to be, we'll flip Topic, and we'll flip... Ooh, I don't know who we're going to flip here. Like Daron Sharp. Or we could do Kevon Looney. and just see what happens. Just see what happens. We can get a power forward. That would be nice. Jalen Tyson's really cool. We get Craig Porter Jr. too. Dennis Schroeder. Jalen Smith as a backup center could be nice, actually. That could be really nice. Jalen Smith is a good player in this sort of game. Do we have a pick as well? Okay, we could offer up a couple of first-round picks. This actual Bulls pick might be useful. So let's go backwards this time and see if we can find someone good. As a backup center, Bronny James, Mo Wagner, Pacomi Dadiet. Yeah, nothing's really jumping out at me apart from that first trade that we could have done. Okay, let's just stick to what we had. Jalen Smith is probably the best option available. Let's go Jalen Smith. Boom. Okay. So now if we go to the roster and we flip over Andre Jackson, he goes up 2. Okay, that's pretty impressive. So our rotation for the last year is going to be DeJounte Murray, Lonzo Ball, Cason Wallace, Jordan Hawkins, Kyle Kuzma, Andre Jackson, Giannis, Darren Sharp, Jarrett Allen, and Jalen Smith. Now, I think that's a solid team. Yeah, there's a lot of decent players here still. Like, Io could be cool. Aaron Wiggins, Jeremy Grant, they're all going to be too old, I think. Yeah, okay. I think we're fine. Let's go through to this final season in charge, and hopefully we can make a big splash in this year's playoffs. This is a really cool team. I'm really happy with what we built. I'll see you guys at the end of our final season. From struggling in the play-in to top of the table, Wemby is your MVP. AJ DeBanza is your Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Jeremy Sohan in Dallas. I would love to have him on my team, to be honest. Wemby is your D-Boy. Igor Demon, Most Improved and Clutch Player of the Year goes to Wemby. So Wemby cleaned up. Jason Kidd is your Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year goes to Jordan Hobson. So do we get Giannis on any of these teams? We do. And we don't get anyone else, unfortunately. But we also get him on the second team here. And that's about it, unfortunately. But hey, we end up being the first seed in the East, which, you know, the East is not the competitive place it once was. So yeah, Giannis, DeJounte Murray, Jarrett Allen, Kyle Kuzma, Cason Wallace. Rebounds led by Giannis, assists led by DeJounte Murray. It's going to be interesting to see who we get. We get Cleveland round 1, who have a pretty interesting team. That center position is a bit rough. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to Cleveland. Game 4 goes to us. Game 5 goes to Cleveland. Game 6 goes to us. And we draw the Pacers in round 2, who haven't really made many changes. They got Desmond Bane, actually. Desmond Bane's an interesting pickup for them. Let's drop this to an 8-man rotation and see who kind of plays and who doesn't. Lonzo Ball. Yeah, actually, I'm quite fine with this. So game 1 against the Pacers. So we've got Dallas and Minnesota, Memphis and the Pelicans, and Brooklyn and Toronto. So game 1 goes to the Pacers. Game 2 go. Okay, bro. What? Game 3. Wait, are we just like the fakest 1 seed in history? Cason Wallace for Jordan Hawkins might be the play. Okay, let's just simulate this and see, or simcast this and see what happens. They're at home. As if we get swept right now, right? As if we get swept right now. Can we at least win 1 game? And we do. Okay, we win 1 game. That's great. So we'll flip this around. Maybe Cason Wallace is feeling better. Maybe he was just a bit sick or something. Not having the best night. So game number 5 this is. So hopefully we can just be competitive. Just hold our own. We're on our home court. And we do. Okay. Can we force a game 7? I'd love to see us force a game 7. But, you know, it's the Pacers. The Pacers have a decent team. Who knows what's going to happen. So they have a really good first quarter. Our second quarters are, wow, last quarter's even. Can we come back in the 4th? It doesn't look like it. We get eliminated. Damn, man. I really thought we were onto something there. The Pacers versus the Mavs. And the Pacers lose and the Mavs go on and win it in 4. Kyrie Irving is your finals MVP. Well, that is it for me. Kyle Kuzma, does he move the needle for the Milwaukee Bucks? Does Kyle Kuzma move the needle for the Milwaukee Bucks for you guys? I think he, outside of 2K, is going to be a good addition to this team. I'm not saying he's going to make them win the playoffs. I'm just saying he's going to be a good player on this team that can kind of go forward and help out Dame and help out Giannis with some scoring. Who knows, he might turn into a nice little role player like he was on the Lakers team. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate the love and support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.